Okay, so today I am going to be talking about Drake's new album, Certified Lover Boy. My first thoughts about this album was that I'm not disappointed, but I'm also not impressed either. This album was kind of all over the place. It has the same issues that Scorpion had. The R&B songs are better than the rap songs. That was a little disappointing for me. And then also the album is really, really immature. I will say this album doesn't have any depth. He's not vulnerable at all. He doesn't have any like heartbreak, deep relationships. It is just really superficial. In the album credits, like when he posted on Apple Music, it does say it's like filled with toxic masculinity. And I guess that's what it's giving me. I don't think there's any singles either. Dark Lane demo tapes came out last summer and is better than Certified Lover Boy. The worst songs on the album are the first two songs, Champagne Poetry and Poppy's Home. Nicki Minaj has like a little vocal talk on Poppy's Home, and I think it has that Daddy's Home sample. But it was just an awful song, and so was Champagne Poetry. Champagne Poetry was bad at first, and then the end saved it. But I guess when you add it as one song, it is really bad. Best rap song on the album is that 7 a.m. song. He kind of more in depth about the Kanye issues. He has a few jabs, and it's just it's just a classic rap Drake song. And it's a really good song. The best R&B song on the album is Get Along Better with Ty Dolla $ign. I love that song, and I knew from the jump that it was a good song when it first came on. And then he had a nice little run. So from like the No Friends in This Industry, I think that was track number 12, all the way down to pretty much the end of the album, he had a great run. There was no misses. Way Too Sexy is such a cringe song. I mean, you guys are like 30 plus years old talking about I'm too sexy for my this. I'm too sexy. And I know it's another song that they kind of just remade, but I mean, Drake, you do better. And then TSU is the cringe fest of them all because you're 35 singing to 18-year-old college girls. He's pretending to be that hopeless romantic who is just being used and abused. And it just doesn't come with the same feelings that we felt like when he talked about that kind of stuff in So Far Gone and Take Care. And Nothing Was the Same. It just feels differently. It doesn't feel as authentic. He has a song called Yebba's Heartbreak. I don't know who Yebba is, and there are no vocals, no Drake vocals, so it was kind of a waste of time. Again, it was just okay. It just wasn't that great. And I mean, I think the worst part about it is Laugh Now, Cry Later, great song. Pop Star, great song. Grease, great song. Lemon Pepper Freestyle, great song. Wants and Needs with Lil Baby was a great song. So to have all of those great songs and not put any on this album is just super disappointing. You Only Live Twice with Rick Ross and Lil Wayne, another underwhelming track. In Too Deep with Future, it has 2 beats. The first part was kind of trash, but saves itself towards like the middle towards the end when they changed the beat. No Friends in This Industry, another slap John, another song that was just great. And I don't hate the album. It'll probably grow on me, but there's absolutely no personality to this album. It's like a Justin LeBoy tweet for an hour and 30 minutes. At some point, we just want to see the man that Drake has evolved into. There is absolutely, I mean, he makes a few sentences about his son, but a song about parenting would have been nice. A song about his wants and desires. I know he has had so much success in the industry, but what's next? What else do you have on your plate? So again, Fair Trade with Travis Scott was good. The Love All with the Jay-Z song. The album was extremely mid though. Absolutely the personality of a wallflower. The R&B songs don't miss at all from the jump. But there was a few songs where I just was kind of like, I mean, I would say Champagne Poetry can go. Poppy's Home can go. Oh, Girls Want Girls. That was so immature. Jeez, like maybe that'll be a single, but I mean, can you really imagine kids singing that song? You know, he talks about how he's a lesbian too. And it's just like, you're not a lesbian. You're just a man who likes seeing other women like each other. Between Girls Want Girls, Way Too Sexy, and TSU, like I can't believe that this is a 30-year-old man. And and the fucking fan song, which I liked, definitely a classic Drake mellow song. But I mean, you're 35 years old, and they're 35, and this is like your 7th or 8th album. At some point, fucking teenage girls sounds pathetic, and that's what it sounds like that on this album. I can see myself listening to Race My Mind. Fountain with Tim song might be the only single. I was trying to think. He had some nice features. I found myself to where I was on like track 19 and I was like, yo, this album doesn't have any personality, any depth. And then he kind of tried to wrap it up quickly with the last song, Remorse. But even Scorpion, right, which was pretty superficial and still had a lot of toxic masculinity, he had songs like Survival. He had songs like Emotionless. He had songs like March 14th. He had songs like Sandra's Rose, where there was some sort of vulnerability. There was some sort of personality. There was just something there where you felt like, okay, I'm getting to know the real Drake. This album is just nonsense. I'd say this album is like a 6 out of 10, maybe a 7 out of 10. And that's only because of the R&B tracks. But this is definitely his worst album because this album is mid AF. I'll just never forgive Drake for throwing away Pop Star and Grease to fucking DJ Khaled when this album is as bad as it is. For wasting Laugh Now, Cry Later with Lil Durk when this album is as bad as it is. In fact, some of the songs on Dark Lane demo tapes, like Desires, Not You Too, When to Say When, Chicago Freestyle, those songs would have been better on this album. But I just don't understand the direction. It's all over the place again. I'll definitely continue to listen to it. Like I said, the R&B tracks, Race My Mind, Get Along Better, I Miss You Too. Those songs I'll probably listen to and pipe down. But this will definitely be my least favorite Drake album. Thanks for listening. Let me know your opinions in the comments below and we will talk about it.